What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. And look, first and foremost, I think we all have our biases, and that in general, that's just fine as long as we're willing to admit it. So first and foremost, I don't know why. I don't know why I feel so strongly about it, but like YouTubers boxing or these like these like influencer boxing things are so dumb to me. Like I get like this like aggressive reaction to how stupid I think they are. But I understand that, for example, the Creator Clash was for charity. They sold 100,000 pay-per-view copies, which means it was like about 2 million bucks they raised for charity. It's hard to, I can say something's not for me, but also respect that they raised the money. And you know, if you enjoyed the Creator Clash, good for you. If you had, creators that, maybe if I had creators that I was like emotionally invested in or that I liked, I would have maybe watched it. I guess Harley's pretty cool, but like I didn't really even know any of these other ones. They're all very popular and whatever, but couldn't care less about it. Couldn't care less about TikTokers boxing. Couldn't care less about Instagrammers boxing. Couldn't care less about Twitch streamers. I think it's all dumb. If I want to watch boxing, I want to watch like not even pro, but at like mid-level where people are still hungry but still skilled. That's good boxing. What you see nowadays is like Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather garbage is just ridiculous schemes completely created to separate fools from their money. Like if you paid to watch Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight, you should feel bad about it. That fight, these fights are never going to be real. But with the Creator Clash, look, I happen to be a fan of Sam's work, Sam Hyde's work, his memes. I've interviewed him before on the Incredible Salt Mine podcast with Count Dankula. He was hilarious. I think most of his stuff is hilarious. I don't really buy into this thing where that he's like some evil right-wing crazy person. I just haven't, I don't really believe that. I believe he's an entertainer. I believe he's eccentric. I believe that, some things that he does rub people the wrong way, but he's just being Sam Hyde, and he's just living his life the way he wants to live it. And so, that's it. Well, he had actually trained one of the boxers from Epic Mealtime, Harley, and then purchased 5 front row tickets for $11,500 to the Creator Clash, only to find out that not only was he banned, but people were not even allowed to wear his merch inside. Why? Well, because iDubbbz is a little baby. Where did all this start? Well, it started way back, long before this. Actually, they have like a weird history long before this. But Sam Hyde releases a video called The Truth About iDubbbz. And he drops it way before iDubbbz releases his video on Sam. See, he got this in his head that he's a big documentarian, and he did like his documentary on Full Force, which was decent, I think. After that, I don't remember the second one. I definitely didn't watch it, so I can't critique it. But like, fine. I get that he can't do what he used to do on YouTube, and people grow and they want to change their content. It's not what I want to watch iDubbbz for, and that's fine. Now, 3 months ago, he had set up this like big documentary to, in his mind, probably to like out the real Sam Hyde and like pin him down. Well, unbeknownst to him, Sam Hyde had planned to basically gaslight iDubbbz the entire time. So they had this meeting where they were like, okay, once iDubbbz gets here, like he basically got memed on, and then he didn't like it, and now he's being salty about it. It's his event. He can ban whoever he wants, but he just still looks kind of weak. So you end up, they have this list. They have it all planned out before iDubbbz even gets there. That, like women hate this one, extremely powerful roundhouse kick. all this stuff that they know would like basically trigger him. He thinks that Sam's girlfriend, he's being mean to her, and he doesn't really know. He's the butt of the joke, essentially. And that's probably never happened to him before. And so he doesn't react very well. Then Sam kind of just, once Sam gets the footage he wants, he bails out. Because Sam didn't probably really want to do this documentary with him anyway. It was just not what he wanted to do. That's not who Sam is. And, you know, so they do this interview. They finally get this interview, the sit-down interview. And there's a moment where, like, iDubbbz realizes he's not in control. And where Sam reveals that, like, the whole thing is fake and the whole thing, like, was a setup.
Be serious? You want me to be serious?
Let's be serious. Yeah.
If you wanted me to... Okay.
Yeah.
It's less entertaining if I'm serious.
Oh, I totally disagree.
All right, fine. Yeah, what you said. If I'm like, I should need to make a funny video, let me make a Joe Rogan shout out, I'll do that. That's what I think.
Perfect. That's
there
good.
You go.
Yes.
You got it. You want to unravel the mystery.
I'm curious about your relationship with Danny. Has she...
So essentially, like, you know, that this is someone he paid to appear to be a junkie. iDubbbz is, you know, maybe caught in a vulnerable moment here.
Been on drugs since she met you?
She's been on drugs since before she met me. So if you're implying that I've driven her to drug use, you are incorrect.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Should you want me to try?
Well, okay.
I don't know her that well. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, I think I told her to put her hand in your pocket and pretend to be on drugs.
And that's the moment.
Shut up.
You think are you serious? You think I would date a girl that has her hair shaved like that?
Yes.
You think I'm a fucking mental case?
Yes.
No, actually, well, I've known her for a long time. And
This is so upsetting to me right now.
you think I would...
I believe he's being dead honest there. So, according to Sam, Dr. Mike, and I don't know who Brandon Buckingham is, to clarify, I bought 5 front row tickets and I found out a few hours before the event that I was banned. So I'm out $11.5 thousand. Also, security was walking around with pictures of my face and bothering some people about wearing my shirts. And the cameramen were told to avoid entire sections of the crowd because they were wearing Sam's gear. LOL. Also, I'd still train iDubbbz for the revenge match if he apologized. Mercy and Grace high on the list nowadays. Just gotta ditch Yoko Ono. This is a reference to his girlfriend. I don't really like to, you know, a lot of people have put a lot of blame on her. Look, he's a man, I guess. And he's making his own decisions and he seems happy with her. So whatever. I'm not gonna go down that road. But so Keem tweets us out that Sam Hyde claims that iDubbbz banned him from the event and cost him $11,500. Should they pay him back? And this is the response from the creator class, which I'm sure is probably run by iDubbbz or somebody close to him. Refunds take 4 to 6 days to process. Prayer hands. Hope this helps anyone who refunded a ticket and are not sure how this process works. And then, I don't know, hand on head thing. What about travel and hotel expenses? You banned him for no apparent reason, and he planned a whole weekend around this event while you pretended to be his friend. Nicholas Diorio writes, effing cringe. You have a lot of people in here like, give Sam his money back. Respect from the event went from 100 to 0 real quick. You know, just write him a check, you scumbags, and an apology. They didn't want... I know why they banned him, because, I mean, iDubbbz is a baby. But he also didn't want Sam to do something that would ruin the event in his mind. I think if Sam would have got on in the ring or something like that and did something funny, it would have been even better for the event. But like, you know, again, there's been no indication that he's getting his money back. I'm sure they will refund his money, but this is a new low for iDubbbz if, you know, they're really sending security around and not allowing his merch to appear on camera. I mean, that is a whole new level of cuckold. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.